Hi, you guys. I'm back tonight with another Big Mama Said That. It is a saying that I can still hear my Big Mama say in her voice, in my head, and it never resonated with me until I guess you have to live life. You have to have some more life experiences under your belt and understand what these sayings truly meant. And one of the sayings that she would say is that everything that you lose is not a loss. It's actually a blessing in disguise that you don't realize. She would say that, what she say? God doesn't take away things from you if he's not going to replace it with something better. God is not going to take something back and not give you something in that space. He needed to clear a space in order to put what was supposed to be in that space. So anything that's not supposed to be in your space, in your face, he's going to remove. What you have to realize is that I'm understanding is that in moments where it feels like, okay, I just lost this person, I just lost this job, I just lost the things that I love, it feels like it hurts. It feels unfair. It feels like you're grieving a loss. And when you do lose something, you do go through a grieving process. I'm going to talk about the grieving process too. I like it. But what I want to say is that sometimes in your life, people have to leave. Your life is a whole book that you're writing, and everybody's not meant to be a part of the entire book from cover to cover. They're there for maybe the prelogue, maybe a paragraph here and there, and maybe even a chapter. But they're not meant to stay with you for the long haul, because if they were meant to be here, they would not be removed from your life. And sometimes you have to take a loss not as this horrible removal, it can be a divine redirection, divine protection. Because as I look back on some of the people that were in my life and the unhealthy codependencies that developed, yeah, they didn't need to be here. There were some people who were stifling my growth because some people are not going to be happy for you. Some people are not going to understand that there's a million stars in the sky. There is enough light for everybody to shine. Some people don't understand that you can shine along beside me. They feel like if you shine, something is wrong with them, or they purposely do something to you because guess what? How somebody like you, and I'm talking from my personal experience and what I'm feeling, I feel like I had a best friend who had a family who was intact. And you have me, this little girl who came up in foster care, didn't have a mom. My dad was really in and out until I was like 14. But how can somebody who had nothing turn around and have everything that she's ever dreamed for? Not to think that I worked my ass off. I bust my butt. I went sleepless nights. Like all the hard parts, all the hard things I had to do to get where I am, in spite of the cards that was dealt to me at birth. So when people make excuses, my word is no excuses, just results, because there's nothing you can't do. But everybody can't climb with you. And the further you climb up, the oxygen gets thinner. And everybody can't breathe at your altitude. You will see people fall off, fall off. So when I say, my grandma would say, everything that you lose ain't a loss, baby, it has been better. Those losses have gotten me to where it's better in my life. I'm healthier. And when I say healthier, health wise too, but I mean healthier thinking, no codependency, dependent on myself, doing for myself, pouring into myself, healthy. And the number one thing that has become is I have peace. I have peace. So when God removed this person, that person, this situation, he knew I needed my peace. He knew that if these people were still in my life, I wouldn't have grown. I wouldn't have had it in me to grow. And when I say grow, it's an acronym for me. Grow means G, grow. R means grow, release, old ways. So my old ways was people pleasing. My old ways was making sure everybody was good besides me. My old ways was pouring into everybody else. And by the time I got to myself, I was completely exhausted and it didn't matter about me. Everybody else was good, so that meant I was good. Bullshit. I needed to be okay. I needed to do for me. I needed to pour into myself. So when I say, even though something feels like a loss, I have to listen closely to what God is saying to me. You didn't lose your peace, baby. You got it back because you was giving it away. Just hand it out. You get peace. You get a piece of me. You get a piece. You get a piece of me. I didn't lose love. God is making room for the people who truly love me, for me, not for what I can do for them or not for what they can get from me. Love doesn't hurt. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to beg for it. And you don't have to pay for it. That's the beautiful part. Also, when he tells me what I felt like I was breaking and I was losing my mind because I was so used to having so many people around me. One, I enjoy my solitude right now. I enjoy being by myself. Lord, I try to date and I know that I'm wrong. And if anybody who I tried to date is looking at this, I am so sorry. But it got to the point now where I just love being by myself. I love going to work, doing what I have to do, coming home, showering, putting on my brand new pajamas because I have maybe 50 pair of pajamas because it's a dress up thing for pajamas in my house now. It's a whole night routine. You should pick up one. But I love taking my shower, doing my face care, wrapping my hair up, putting my pajamas on, and being by my damn self. So when Big Mama said, everything you lose ain't a loss, baby, it's a gain. It has added to my life. It has made it more meaningful. And I've had time to sit down instead of thinking, oh, I'm breaking or this loss is breaking me. Honey, I've learned that in these losses, I'm becoming Valencia. I'm becoming a better friend to the small circle of friends that I now keep because I don't keep a lot of them. If I talk to you or somebody that I truly care about, I have this small circle. I'm ready for this rejection from what I thought was, which is now redirection. And baby, Big Mama, you said it. Didn't understand it when I was younger, but baby, when I say it touches my heart right now, I am becoming who I am. Ain't no loss. What that song in church we used to sing, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. The world didn't give it to me and the world can't take it away. This light inside of me is God-given. And it's grown my relationship with God. I'm learning to be still and listen to God. And what God is saying is, girl, you're tired, rest. Recharge your batteries. Your nervous system is now calming down. Like I said, I'm not breaking out with anxiety hives no more and nothing. I'm just at peace. And I'm loving it. So sometimes when Grandma says, everything you lose is not a loss. Not a loss. You gained. Be brave. And if you have to sit with yourself, damn it, shit, sit with yourself. Who better to sit with than you? Shit, I'm a fucking expert. I'm Dr. V. Peace.